Can you hear the coyotes, Freedom? Where are they? I don't think you guys can hear them, can you? Good morning. It's cold and gloomy. Let the walking begin. How does that happen? 1, 2, 3. Is it focus? 1, 2, 3. I don't know if this is in focus. I have to tell you, I had planned on what I was going to say, and then I spent the last 30 minutes trying to figure out why in my display monitor in my camera all my information is gone. I can't see if the audio is working, it's not focusing, and I have just been through every button on this camera. And I can't figure out what happened. And I know this has happened in the past and I've been able to fix it. I think that's a really good metaphor for what this week has been like. So I wanted to just stop in and say hi because it's been a while and I've been not sure what to say because it's been a super not so great week. I've crossed that line. I am now too far in to go back. And I don't want to just tell you all the bad things that happened, but I wanted to just do some kind of update. And so this morning as I woke up, I still haven't adjusted to the time change. So now I'm waking up at 2 and I'm trying to stay in bed until 3, which used to be 4. So there's no way I can stay in bed till 5 because that feels like it's the end of the day. And so it's the middle of the night basically, and it's raining outside. It was rainy all day yesterday, and so I am, it's all cold and muddy outside, so there's clearly not going to be any outside action, but I've gotten as far as I can get right now in terms of getting ready for what is the next step. And there's been a lot of other stuff going on this week that's just added to the pressure of wanting to get out of here really fast, and that next step that needs to happen that will set the course for what's going to go on from here, because I have a lot of different balls in the air trying to figure out, how to get out of here. And they're all basically up in the air right now. And I am flooded with those feelings of frustration and uncertainty and all the things I can't control. And I have this whole vision of how I want my life to be, but it's way over there. And right now, I thought the best way to describe it, and I've used these words before, it's all energy and idea. And so I'm trying to build the structure and the systems, right, to support the energy of the idea. But I'm still in the throes of nothing is there yet. And how yucky that feels when you're in the pit of uncertainty. And what's so interesting about, sharing these things in a public forum is, I was thinking a year from now, this week would be not even one picture in a time lapse, right? But as the week is dragged on in terms of, things I didn't want to have happen and things I can't control, and then the frustrations of what do I do? I can't do anything, and I'm as far as I can go right now, and just having to wait, wait, as you're kind of, ready to put your foot down, but that the step hasn't come underneath it. And I wanted to make videos where I showed you what's happening, not telling you what's happening, but there's nothing to show you. And now it's all wet and icky outside, so I can't even film anything outside today. And deep breath. So I just wanted to check in because I can't tell you anything, because this is that point of wild uncertainty and zero control. And for those of you who you share in your emails and in your comments about wanting to be in process, unable to make changes. I just know it's a really common thing, and but the very idea of making interesting visual is to have movement. And right now there's just no movement. There's a bunch of boxes sitting in the trailer waiting to be moved, but we don't know exactly what that's going to look like or when that's going to happen. And so, you know, this video isn't part of the vlog series that I'm trying to do. I want those vlogs themselves to be very specific and be able to watch them in a line. You know, so it's like it tells a story that's more specific, and my creative juices are like completely turned off. That's the other thing. I was thinking the interesting thing about getting to know yourself as you get older is you know what your strengths and your weaknesses are. It doesn't mean they go away, and mine isn't. You know, I've been in packing, throwing away, sorting mode, and that's a very hard place for me to be. My brain does not function there, and so all the creative switches get turned off, and you put some aggravation and frustration on top of that, and I don't even dare try to do anything that's in what I want to create. But I just wanted to check in because it's been a while. It feels like it's actually been months, and I think it's only been a week, but I don't know about you guys, but with the time change, I know the other day I felt like it was, you know, it must be 4 o'clock in the afternoon, because I felt like I'd done all this stuff, and I looked and it was 11:30 in the morning. But you know, it's all kind of relative, because when you're up at 3 a.m., 11:30 in the morning is a full day. So I am completely out of whack with the time, with how screwed up it is in here, how much I can't do right now, and high levels of frustration and out of control, and trying to calm myself down and follow my own advice and just do things, you know, one breath, one step at a time. But I just wanted to say hi, because it's easy to just put this away and not want to check in, because I don't have anything interesting to show you. You've seen boxes, and they still look the same, although they're blue and gray now. They're not brown boxes, because they're in there getting wet, so I have to put in waterproof boxes. But we're just hanging here, trying our best to be patient. And you know, the exciting thing for me is I have such a clear image of where I want to go. And the hardest thing is the patience to get through the process of accomplishing that, with no guarantee that, you know, I'm going to get to the end place. But it is a beautiful vision I have, a beautiful dream I have, and I'm just in that really yucky, wet, muddy phase of it, where I just have to be patient, because there's nothing I can do in this exact moment. Especially, what time is it? Oh, I don't know, I have my stopwatch on. Especially, you know, before the dawn, and and it's totally pitch black outside because it's all cloudy. You can't see any moon or any stars. So I just wanted to say hi. I hope your week has gone better than mine, but it's just one step forward, and so I will do my best to keep up with some version of checking in until we get back in the flow and get some rhythm. I am just, you know, I talk about every day, you know, what you do every single day, because that's what keeps me sane and functional. And my daily routine is torn apart right now, and which tears apart my ability to function like a normal human being. So nothing bad is happening to me. I have to keep reminding myself of that. Everything is okay. I just don't have any control over the uncertainty and the doubt and the waiting. I'm sure you guys know what that feels like. And so we're just taking a deep breath. I just wanted to say hi. Maybe at some point today I'll figure out what the heck happened to this camera. It's just so bizarre. I love this little camera, but I'll tell you, I don't understand it, because like I said, I just went through every single button on it, and there's nothing on the viewfinder that lets me know that this is either recording, it's in focus, or the audio is there. So that's about the best description for my week that I can give. It's all idea and no feedback to tell me where I am in the scheme of things. But I know the camera sometimes will just switch back and doing it normal, so maybe my life will too. So we're going to take a deep breath. Links are below. Someday this will all be organized, maybe. But in the meantime, I'm just going to say thank you for taking this part of the journey with me. Deep breath, and I will see you next time.